Hey everyone, Corey from CoreyReviews back here with a Blu-ray review and unboxing of Rings. Before I get into this review, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick unboxing, so let's go ahead and start that right now. Alright guys, here's the unboxing for Rings. Here's the front here. It is a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital HD combo pack. And inside it includes a bonus digital HD for The Ring and The Ring 2. So that's a really good deal, especially if you watch digital content. That's a steal. That's definitely a steal. Love the cover art there with Samara. And spine there. And the back. A bunch of shots from the film. Of course, love that. That'd be pretty cool on a steelbook right there, actually. That shot. What the film's about. Some of the technical specs here. And special feature wise, it includes 14 deleted and extended scenes. Terror Comes Full Circle featurette. Resurrecting the Dead featurette. Scary Scenes, I'm guessing maybe that's a featurette. And the DVD feature film. Alright, and side by side here without the shrink wrap. All the way around looks to be the same. Inside, you do get your digital copy code, as well as the 2 bonus codes. So it's more of like a front and back thing. And then inside, no disc art, but I do like the font there. You do get 2 discs, Blu-ray and DVD. And I believe, yeah, it is a recycled case as well. So alright, that is a quick unboxing of Rings here. Really nice looking design. I like the packaging. The slipcover has a really nice glossy feel to it. It is kind of a fingerprint magnet, but I love the design overall. Definitely an eye-catching release here, so that is everything you get with this release, guys. And just to go over the special features real quick, as you saw from the unboxing, there are 14 deleted and extended scenes and an alternate ending. The alternate ending is not too far off from the original ending, but it does kind of change a bit of things. And the 3 featurettes are about, there was like one that's 12 minutes, and then one's 9, one's that's like 6 minutes. So a little less than 30 minutes for all the featurettes combined. Obviously here in America we had The Ring 1 and The Ring 2 with Naomi Watts, and now this is kind of like a new take, a new reimagining of the franchise, but this is still tied in with those original 2 films as well. If you watch the tape in the film, you get a phone call, in 7 days you're gonna die. Samara here on the cover is the main villain of the film's franchise. So a professor watches it, and he kind of recruits a bunch of college students to figure out what's going on in the tapes and how you can kind of create almost like a loophole to get out of, dying in 7 days. And then you also have a boyfriend and a girlfriend who are like the main character. The girlfriend played here by Miranda Lutz, and her boyfriend ends up watching the tape, and so she's trying to figure out how she can kind of get him out of the 7 days as well. And obviously they're uncovering some secrets and trying to dig a little bit deeper into what's actually going on. So I don't want to spoil too much more than that, because actually, Paramount did a really good job with the marketing. I remember thinking those trailers were really short when I saw those trailers in theaters, but they just did a good job of really restraining on the marketing and not really trying to spoil a lot of what happens in the second half of this film, because this film definitely went in a lot of really cool direction that I didn't expect the franchise to go in. From what you see in the trailer, there's a lot of more modern technology. I mean, they still incorporate older technology with older telephones and VHS players and stuff like that, but then you also have the newer technology with cell phones and big flat screen TVs, and just a lot of newer updated technology kind of mixed in with the old. So it's kind of just a combination of both for people who wanted the old but also wanted something new. And I mean, that's kind of what this film is. It's taking what was older with the older 2 films and making something new out of it. Overall, I actually didn't mind the film. I thought there was a lot of moments that I really liked. It did rely a little too heavy on the jump scares. I'm not a big fan of jump scares in particular. As well, I thought overall the performances were pretty decent from the lead, Miranda Lutz. She was pretty good. Johnny Galecki, who is on The Big Bang Theory. It was cool to see him do something different outside of that kind of Big Bang Theory world. And Vincent D'Onofrio's in there as well from Daredevil and Law and Order. I thought one thing that was kind of odd was that, sometimes, I thought the performances were actually really good in certain scenes, and then sometimes it felt like the director just used the wrong take. You know, lots of times when actors are doing scenes, they'll film multiple takes of every scene, and you know, a director can choose the best one. I feel like lots of times the director didn't choose the best scene to showcase the, you know, performer's talents. And you know, in certain scenes here or there, because like certain scenes were going so well, and then like one scene was just like, I felt like there were probably better takes than that. And then Miranda Lutz, the one thing that kind of threw me off too was her accent. I couldn't tell if she was supposed to be American in the film, or, you know, I could kind of tell there was like a different accent going on, so I don't know, you know, if her character is supposed to be American or a different ethnicity. So that was kind of one thing that was kind of throwing me off as well, because you don't really get to know that much about all the characters. The film is kind of short. It really picks up. I mean, literally, it's like, you know, if you've seen the trailers, it starts off with that plane scene, and it just goes and goes from there. So you don't get too much of, you know, character background and depth within the characters. It's more so, you know, delving into what's going on with Samara and the tapes. You don't always go into the horror films for, you know, in-depth character development, so it's fine. One of the definite strengths of this film is the directing. The directing is impeccable. I think the directing, the editing, and the cinematography. Again, you know, they didn't always choose the best takes, but, you know, damn, I mean, every scene was edited so well. The directing was really great. They always kept the camera moving and kept the film going. It had like a really nice pace to it. Even though it clocks in about like an hour and 40 minutes, it felt even shorter than that because it just kept going. And the cinematography is just beautiful. And I think that overall, that, you know, the picture quality on here is a 5 out of 5. Even though this isn't 4K, I don't think there's going to be a 4K release for this film. It looks amazing. I mean, I had this upscaled on my 4K TV, and it looked like I was watching true 4K. It looked so good, and the sound quality was great as well. I'd also give that a 5 out of 5. So overall, I think that this is a pretty fun horror film. It's not the best of the year. I mean, obviously, I know that some people, you know, kind of hit or miss on this one. I know that I've talked to a lot of people that didn't like this film. I talked to some people that actually did enjoy this film. Overall, it's a pretty fun movie. I think that if you like the franchise, this is definitely one to pick up. This is definitely one to check out. And as well, getting this Blu-ray, you get the digital copy for the first 2 films. You also get this film, some pretty cool, you know, behind-the-scenes special features and a lot of deleted extended scenes. The picture quality is amazing. The sound quality is amazing. And it's, you know, it makes for a pretty fun movie overall if you're into the horror genre. You know, it is a return to this kind of classic franchise here. So yeah, guys, be sure to check out Rings when it comes out on Blu-ray this coming up Tuesday from Paramount. If you've seen the film, let me know your thoughts of it down below. And until next time, Corey from Corey Reviews. I'll catch y'all later.